welcome back, YouTube. Shibui Anime Tavern is open for business, and today will be Shibui Talks Anime, where two OGs talk about the lovely world of anime. And on today's menu will be the second season of Demon Slayer. I am Darklight Anime,
I am Mayogetsu.
and we're just gonna go right into this. Pretty much we'll be discussing the 7 episodes of Demon Slayer. Now, by the time this goes up, the eighth episode would have dropped.
Indeed.
To our editor, make sure you put up spoiler, because this is going to be mainly a spoiler discussion. If you ain't seen the video, seen the episodes,
Please click off.
make sure you pause the video and go watch them and come right back. I do gotta say, those 7 episodes is marvelous, ain't it, Mayogetsu?
Yeah, man, they've been pretty exciting. Keep me on the edge of my seat the whole time. Like, a lot of stuff is happening. A lot of stuff. We're getting to see some more of stronger Hashira's fight. It's getting exciting. Definitely.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Everything going on.
We're pretty much starting to get more information on this, on Tanjiro's whole little birthmark, whatever you want to call it. Because at first it was just like a burnt stain on his head until he went to train.
Yeah.
And now it looks like a fire. Now we're starting to figure out his father must have been one of Muzan's enemy, to the point where he was able to put fear with all the way in his blood. So we're starting to get more information on that.
And that was a pretty powerful scene, man, when I'm not sure her name. We're gonna go with Daki because that's what we saw. But when she had that flashback of Tanjiro's dad,
yeah,
that was pretty wicked, man. His dad looked pretty cool, and I'm excited to see what's in store for Tanjiro.
Yeah, I'm really ready to see more. And it is kind of cool to actually see that whole fight scene where this man wasn't breathing not a lick for I don't know how long.
Yeah, long enough to make his eyes bleed.
Like, really. And it just brought out a whole new power level. And that goes for a lot of anime characters. Your main character that you know less about. They're the nicest or the coolest or however you want to look at a lot of anime characters. They always have that extra special power that, that's living deep within them. But yeah, that also begs the difference, like, what else has went on with Tanjiro's family? Because if he was probably one of the best Hashiras, however you want to say it, because I know a lot of people butcher, and I know I'm gonna butcher the hell out of some names, so don't come at me in the comments.
I'm a butcherer.
Don't come in the comments. But and it also lets me know. I want to know more now about his family.
Absolutely. I mean, for his father to literally put fear in Muzan's like cells, like on a cellular level, he's afraid of him. You know what I mean? He has to be pretty powerful. See what my theory was. I was thinking maybe like he might have been the former like leader of them, of like the Demon Slayer Corps or something, or something to that effect. I haven't read the manga, so I don't know.
Same here.
Where the story goes. Yeah, so we're just going off the anime here, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are like, oh well, this is
no spoilers in the comments either.
Yeah,
but I really want to know that backstory on that whole situation, because now we also had opportunity. What was that? The first 2 episodes or the first episode, we was able to go to Rengoku's family. See his little brother and his dad, and his dad kind of jumped off, and I forgot what he called him. But that
I can't remember. It was something specific though,
and it was something dealing with the sun god or something in a way.
Yeah.
So that lets me know: did For everybody else, because I think everybody has different techniques and represent different things like sound, water, fire, and all that,
Hmm.
like the elements. His is some dealing with the sun, so is all their powers from him in a way. So, but
Who do you mean though? Who are you talking
Tanjiro's
about?
father, Tanjiro father, because
Oh, his
he's like
father. Okay.
sun. He
Yeah, yeah.
uses some sun power. Because we got a chance to see in the first season he used to do a dance, and I forgot what they call it. It's like conjuring up the sun some way, Yeah, I would love that. I would actually love to see a whole backstory on that. Backstory on Tanjiro's family, his dad, and the backstory on Muzan, aka Michael Jackson. Um,
Well, I mean, really, he's whoever he wants to be.
yeah, but trust me,
He's changed like how many times now? Now, currently, yeah, he's looked like some MJ type stuff.
yeah, because he has changed multiple times. He has pretty much been a kid, a
He's been a
woman,
woman. Yep.
and a father, Michael Jackson style. But he mainly appears as the Michael Jackson mostly because he just don't want other demons to see his real self.
Yeah.
So I guess his real form would. Well, I take that back
Bro,
because
I never really
Daki.
thought of it like that. He's always gonna
Because
be Michael Jackson to me now,
yeah,
though.
yeah, because as we know, the upper six, Daki, the female demon, she has seen his true form. Every other demon hasn't, because when he killed the lower level, the
The
lower
lower
five,
six.
yeah, the lower six, when he was a female demon.
Yeah.
When he appeared to Daki, he was in his, top in his hat, Michael Jackson style. And so I guess, and then he would in the first episode, he was a little kid to, I forgot the other demon name. Let's talk about Daki. Do you think that since now we have found out that this is her brother is all her and her brother are the upper six? Do you think that something happened to both of them at the same time? Because we did get a flashback of two people burning. It's like I don't know if that could be something dealing with Tanjiro's father back then, or something of someone she knew that was their father, or their uncle or somebody in their family burned them. Do you believe it's any of those?
Yeah, I think they're definitely like obviously they're linked, but I think they definitely probably died and got converted at the same time somehow. It's strange because it seems like it doesn't appear that she's really an upper six demon, and it's more like he is. Like it seems like he's the one that really holds the power, and she's just kind of like his host, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean,
Or
it
something.
could be probably as
Because
actual kid.
because
He could have been the one that was always protecting her. So in a way, she probably is powerful. You got two powerful
Oh no,
demons.
no, she's
So
definitely powerful,
she
but
probably,
like
yeah.
what's dude's name? What's the Hashira's name?
I think it was
You see what I mean?
Shibui.
Terrible with names. I can't remember nothing. But he bodied her quick.
Oh
And
yeah,
then as
I love
soon
that whole
as
scene too.
yeah, it's dope. As soon as her brother came out, it was a complete different story. Like he had a hard
Yeah,
time even keeping up with him.
yeah,
And that was just like we barely saw him, you know what I mean? It was very short, and it was like you saw how powerful he was immediately. Honestly, Nezuko probably would have took her out if it wasn't for Tanjiro.
yeah. That is a possibility. If she, because we don't get much of her. By her not being able to come out into the sunlight, it's basically stays on Inosuke, Tanjiro, and I keep forgetting
Zenitsu
Sleepyhead.
or Zenitsu.
Yes, Zenitsu.
Zenitsu, I think, something like that.
Yeah, it start with Zenitsu. We always get most of them three. We don't see Nezuko as much because she's always
Yeah,
pretty
she's always
much
night.
sleeping. So it does make me think, if she's always sleeping, how much powerful is she getting through all this sleep? Because it's making me feel like the
Yeah, yeah.
Muzan's blood or whatever, however she became a demon, is slowly transferring through her body the more she sleeps. So it is making
That
me
could be
beg to
true.
kind of, kind of like it's starting to marinate into her body now.
Yeah, I kind of have a theory on that, sort of. I think
Or was it because she smells so much blood?
it could have been. Yeah, it could have been because that's kind of what set her off. But
Yeah,
I think it has a lot to do with her never eating humans. Like her never. There's gonna be something, I feel like, where she's either like propelled to this new power level or something because she's never ate anybody. You know what I mean? Like she's a demon, but she's like still pure. You know what I mean?
yeah,
She hasn't killed like humans or eaten them or anything.
yeah. That sounds about right. Because it sure makes me think, if she's somewhat different from other demons, and then now you look at Muzan, it makes me feel like, has he killed any humans in his lifetime? Because if
Yeah,
he,
we don't really know.
yeah, we
Well,
don't know yet.
I
He has killed them, but I don't think he has fed off of any of them.
yeah, that we don't know. I mean, well, he definitely is the one that killed Tanjiro's family.
Yeah, but we
We
don't know
know,
if he fed off. He didn't feed off.
yeah, we don't know. And we don't really know how he converts them to demons. Like
Yeah,
what
we
the
don't
ritual is or what he does. I imagine
Yeah.
it's some kind of vampiric type thing and he like feeds him his blood or something like that, but
Yeah.
we don't know.
Yeah, it's a possibility. I mean, we've noticed it in the first season, the way he uses his blood like a stinger. He'll sting somebody with it, inject blood into them, and if they can handle it, they survive or die. He said that when he injected the Dream Demon, aka Freddy Krueger, because he was putting everybody in a dream and trying to kill you in your dreams.
Pretty similar.
But yeah, we're starting to get more and more nice information. It's good. I'm glad in a way that they kind of gave us a glimpse of what Tanjiro's full potential can be, and then we're starting to get that backstory on his father. But they took it away. They just didn't completely just let him go all out.
Right. Well, it's to be honest, I don't even think that's gonna be his potential because if you listen to what he says, he talks about like how he's not compatible with it, like his his father's flame dance attack thing, whatever it is. But so I'm thinking at some point Tanjiro's he's gonna develop sort of his own special breathing techniques or something, because if he's really not compatible with it, I mean, how much can he really like use it, or how much of a benefit is it going to be once he fights somebody who's a lot stronger?
That is a possibility because he did learn the water style, so there's a possibility he can combine water and flame, or learn somebody else's technique and mix it all together and create his own. So that's a possibility. So what do you expect from the 8th episode? Because now we got, and by the way, the Hashira that's fighting him is Yusui. That's his name. I had to look it up. So Yusui is his name, and I gotta say he's probably one of my favorite characters.
Yeah,
that
he
man
is so dope, man.
I
love everything about him.
But because I like
him and his polygamy glory.
Yeah, I like how he truly flashy he is, and but there was one part in episode 7 where once he cut her head off, he was holding the swords on his shoulder, and he can't, he was looking at her like while she was crying, like, oh, she's throwing a tantrum, but you see him slowly moving his sword down, like, oh hell no, like, hold on, she's not turning into ash or disappearing, whatever that you want to call it.
And then he basically tells her to shut up. Like, I'm not talking to you. Shut up.
Yeah, and so, but it's like he also knew something else was going on because, he slowly took the swords off his shoulder. And then, that's when her brother popped out her damn back. That was gross.
Yeah,
but
dude, I'll tell you, that was really unexpected. Super unexpected.
I mean,
it was weird that she wasn't dying, but I did not expect another thing to come out of her. That was not on the table at all.
And this is for this, and y'all are hearing this straight from people that just watched the anime. We have not read the manga.
Yep.
We're strictly just going off the anime. That was a whole shocker. But it was a nice little, I guess you could say, 2-minute fight, because that was toward the end of the episode, and I ain't gonna lie, I almost broke my TV because I threw something at it. When that clip, it just left you off that cliffhanger. Ooh, I can't wait to see that eight episode. So what do you expect? Do you expect Yusui to have to take those two on for a little bit before Zenitsu and I keep forgetting Sanosuke, before they pretty much have to completely jump in themselves?
Honestly, that's pretty much exactly what I expect. I expect him to keep up for a very short amount of time, and then I expect him to get bodied real hard, and then those three step in, and then they all fight them together, basically.
Yeah, because they gonna probably have to give us a little bit more of Yusui's power, and with Zenitsu. With Zenitsu and Boarhead, they'd probably be in shock, and probably because it seems like there's still a bunch of people in that town, so they might let those two run off to get people out of there, and so they don't get bodied and die.
Yeah, they could do that.
So I feel like they're gonna pretty much do that. Tanjiro is putting his sister back in the box. Hopefully, we get a chance to see more of her, because I would love to see her. I kind of wish they would have let her use her powers to just completely help them, and it'd be
Nezuko.
Yeah, Nezuko. It'd be all of them plus Yusui's wives, but he probably told them to go off. He don't want them to get hurt. Yeah. That's the whole reason why he came to the entertainment district, to get them back and save them. But yeah, I was hoping that he get to the point that it's Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Yusui.
It's definitely going to be a team fight for sure. It's going to be a team fight, but I agree with you. I think they keep now they really set up Nezuko as like, oh shit, she could be really strong. But
yeah. Because
put her in the box.
If you pretty much think about it, she's been asleep through a lot of this.
Basically,
and
everything.
If you go back to the first season, she pretty much got even more somewhat powerful when she was going against those demons, where she was kicking the ball like a soccer ball. I forgot what it's called. And she was just kicking it back and forth. But I think the female demon at that time, the doctor, she gave her a little bit of her blood, and it helped out. But I think she was getting stronger toward the end anyway. So it's like, how much stronger can she get? But I wish they would have shown that probably in once they start building up this fight. I really want to learn more of what's going on with Nezuko, because like I said, she sleeps mostly, and we don't know how Muzan's blood reacts with people. And like I said, for a demon, she's doing absolutely wonderful at not trying to kill people. She fought when she went full fledged. She fought to the very end on trying not to attack that woman.
Right.
Eventually, I have a theory that eventually she will have to drink human blood, and it would probably be Tanjiro's blood.
Yeah,
if it's not Tanjiro, it's going to be somebody, and they're going to allow it. And they're going to allow that to happen so she can body some people. She going to body some other demons. Or it can get, because we got to figure out how good she can control herself at a
right
time.
I could see it going that way. I could see it also. We haven't heard anything else about that doctor in a minute, dude. We haven't heard nothing else about it.
No.
Is there has Tanjiro been sending the samples back like he was supposed to? Is there any progress on it at all? We've been through a lot now, and there's no more info on it. That's what I'm curious about. Even if there's not a cure, you know what I mean? Is there she made a stim shot where you could just shoot her up and she chills out, you know what I mean? She's freaking out or something, hunger or whatever. Yeah. Something.
Kind of like Blade in a way.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. It's funny you said it.
Yeah, kind of like Blade in a way. They made fake blood for him.
Yeah.
So
something like that though.
Or she come across people that literally finds out, she's an actual demon. They know that she needs to drink blood. So hey, it gets to a point kind of like the anime Carbonary of the Iron Fortress, which is pretty much a zombie anime. So I wonder if somebody gonna be like, oh well, let's make tubes or bags of blood, put human blood in and allow her to do it. She's not feeding off of them because she's not sitting there saying, oh, there's a body on the ground, let me eat it or drink their blood. The humans are giving it to her. I wonder would it get to that point. And like I said, yeah, we haven't heard much about the doctor as well. So
I could see it going that way in her. Yeah. I kind of hope it doesn't, though. To be honest, I kind of hope she stays like she doesn't ever drink blood and she learns to like actually deal with the hunger and stuff. Because I don't know, I feel like once she drinks the blood, that's it. You know what I mean? There ain't no turning around from it.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see him do something like where, she ends up really powerful because she is pure. She hasn't done the taboo thing and ate humans and stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I don't want it to happen, but I got a feeling it might, because to probably bring out her full potential, they gonna probably need her.
I agree.
But yeah, I'm enjoying these 7 episodes. I can't wait to see the 8th episode. I want to see this fight continue between Yusui and Daki and her brother. Then seeing the team up match, because I can pretty much tell that's exactly how it's gonna go.
Oh, but yeah, absolutely.
I love the whole fight scene with Tanjiro not breathing. It's like he just got instantly pissed after he seen her just shred some people. There's one thing I do hate in these animes, because it's pretty much, it goes with horror movies as well. If you see something that is just out of the ordinary, not out of the ordinary, please just run the hell away. You see a whole ass woman look like she's shredding shit, or you seeing her flying, you seeing all these different things, and then you hear somebody tell you to run away, you stop. And dude got his hand chopped off. I was like, man, don't y'all know if you see something and somebody tell you something, what you gonna do? You gonna still continue to walk forward or run? Get the hell. Yeah, and it happens in a lot of horror movies, and that irritates the heck out of me.
I don't know if they see them though.
See who?
I don't think humans see the demons, do they?
Yeah, they see the demons.
See, that's what I'm trying to remember, man. I just remember something about them not freaking being able to see the demons, and like
that'll be. But no, you really can't say that, because there's been plenty of times where people have seen a demon and they reacted to them. So I doubt that. I mean, because you have to think about the whole fight with Yusui and Daki in them little building when the guy was staring. He was watching Daki the whole time in fear. So, because if that's the case, Nezuko is a demon, unless you want to call her a half breed. That lady saw her when she was bleeding from her arm. Yeah. They have to be seeing her.
I don't remember where the hell I saw something about that. I don't remember. Maybe it's a false memory in my head or something. I don't know.
Your brain created a whole new scenario.
Yeah, something. I just remember something about them, like the Demon Slayer core people carrying their swords and people freaking out because they don't know, like they don't see what the hell they're swinging at and stuff.
That would be a shocker if people don't see it. So now during this, because I do remember it was in the Mugen Train movie, or the final episode of season 1, when they were trying to get on the train. They was like, yeah, we got to hide our swords, under our shirts or whatever, just so people don't see it. Who knows? You might be right. It would be a shocker as a person that watching the anime.
Chances are I'm just stupid and I'm thinking of something different. But I don't know, man. I just recall something about that. I'm probably absolutely freaking wrong though.
I want to see more of Daki's brother, their backstory, because just about every demon from here on out is gonna probably have a backstory. Because in the first season we had Demon Indy, he turned in that little.
Oh, see, I'm not stupid.
We got news, y'all. We got news.
Listen. They say no. The humans only become aware when they make contact with a demon.
Oh.
And because the government didn't recognize the demon slayers. Like, normal people don't know about the demons or the demon slayers. And they only find out when, like, a demon touches them. I'm sure there's exceptions to that, you know what I mean? Like Nezuko hasn't ate people and stuff, you know what I mean?
How about this?
Maybe she's an exception to that.
Well, I mean, they see her, but Okay, I don't know. We'll leave that a question for the comments for the people that are watching. Y'all give us the rundown on that. But yeah, we'll leave that to anybody out there that's a Demon Slayer expert. Got that expertise. I mean, the second season so far has been really good.
I think I've been liking it a lot. It's really exciting and everything. Some of the pacing and some of the other stuff, like all the guys going into the geisha house type deal things.
Yeah,
that I didn't really like a whole lot, but
I mean, I enjoyed those. It was kind of funny. I was like, you gotta have those fun moments.
It was funny. I mean, it wasn't that it was funny, but it was just so unrealistic. There is no way in hell not one of them guys would be like, "Oh yeah, that's let's let them in here."
Well,
like hell no, they were so fishy. Like there was no way they would let them in there.
I mean, the only person that could work really would be Sagasu because he looks like a female.
Yes.
Long as he keep his mouth shut,
right.
I feel that that'll work.
Yeah.
And
because they all have like all these like beautiful Japanese women in these places, and then you got like Tanjiro.
Well, they knew Tanjiro was a boy. Sunetsu, he was a mixture. From time he could have been a female if he continued talking like one.
And then
but
I
he
guess
slipped up
Inosuke
when he started
just
talking.
Looked like a girl already.
Yeah. So Inosuke, he was just flat out female. He ain't had to put his hair in no ponytail or nothing. He could have just literally just let him go in as long as he didn't say a word, which basically what he told him. And he don't go into chaos and destruction and breaking through stuff. But yeah,
right.
Now I know
he tore that house up.
Yeah, he really did. And that whole situation with those two damn muscle-bound rats, that shit was funny.
That shit was funny, man. I like that. That was funny. I like that. Amusing.
I like how they threw it.
I tell you what, that's one thing Demon Slayer kind of always does good to me. Their humor is always pretty much on point. Like, it's always funny. I enjoy their humor.
Yeah, I do find it funny.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think this whole season is only going to be this, or do you think we're gonna move past it, past the entertainment district? Do you think we're gonna see anything besides that, or do you think that's just where this arc is gonna end, and then we're gonna have to wait a whole another season for something else?
I feel like it's gonna probably be just this fight for now, and then there's probably gonna be another part. And then they're going to be like a full 24 episodes. Because you think about it, they did a recap on the Mugen Train. You know, they gave the first episode a little bit more information on why Ringeku,
I mean, it was like it was like the first 4 episodes, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's separate. That whole synopsis of what happened in Mugen Train. But the first episode of that was pretty much a whole nother the reason why Ringeku had to go do something. Yeah. And then it was like a recap of what happened in the movie. I have a feeling they're gonna probably do this entertainment district, and then we'll probably get a second half of the second season, or we might roll into a third season. If that happens, I'm gonna be probably kind of pissed in a way because I'm like, I want more Demon Slayer. But
yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking too. Like if it just ends after this fight and then we have to wait until fall or something again to get the second part, I'm gonna be pissed because Demon Slayer like just came back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And then for us to have like, okay, well, here's the Mugen Train recap, and then you get like 8 episodes maybe, and then that's it. Then it's gone again. Like that sucks.
It might be 11 episodes, 11 or 12 episodes. So
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I think that's a good place to end it.
So to the viewers out there, I do have one major question. Am I stretching this a little bit? Daki said a line about this is cruelty when she was slicing up Nezuko. I need y'all to tell me now. Like I said, I might be stretching it. Is that a reference to the first episode? Because we know how anime shows love to reference something from another anime or do poses and all that. Basically, the whole line, she said, "This is cruelty." The first episode in season 1 was called Cruel. So is that a homage to that? If you guys are new to the Love Shibui Anime Tavern or to Nova Circuit, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that big blue button, turn on those notifications, and become a part of this new world of OG anime. We will have more videos coming to you soon.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment.
This was Shibui Anime Tavern with Shibui Talks.